Okay, so I'm going to read aloud. Let's see if I have the right microphone. Yes, I do. Okay. So I'm going to read aloud the tuner tales that I have so far. And they are a collection of short stories based on memories. And they all go together. So if I ever get around to finding a publisher to publish them in book form, yeah, it'll be a book of short stories that all belong together. So the first one is Tuner and the Exterminator. Tuner was excited because today the exterminator was coming. When she woke up, she put on her shiny black tap shoes. She had been using them to stomp on the cockroaches. Mom explained that the exterminator would come and then there would be no more bugs in the walls or on the couch or in the kitchen. Tuner liked most bugs, but not these roaches. She didn't like the way they looked on the cover of Mom's book with their long feelers and copper-brown bodies. Yet she knew how to read the letters K-A-F-K-A. When Tuner stomped on the roaches, she made a sound like a hammer to a nail. Tuner, Mom, and Dad lived on St. Lawrence Street. Before, they had lived in an apartment above the natural food store on Park Avenue. But recently, they had moved to this loft above a bistro. Tuner loved watching all the action from the window. There were restaurants, deli shops, fabric outlets, nightclubs, a fish market, and a tavern in walking distance, all on her block. She also played in the alleyway out back, which opened onto Prince Arthur Street. Older children also played in the laneway, and Tuner liked to listen to their languages. The Greek girl helped her play her favorite game, which was to tame the alley cats. Tuner had learned that cats will follow you for food. She had taken a fistful of dry kibble from her own cat, Kershimo's bowl, just this morning. A morsel at a time, she led the all-black pregnant cat inside the loft. The cat was bad luck, so she couldn't bring it to her friend's door, but she thought Mom will take care of her because she's a mom. Mom was doing a deep clean now and moved the old couch away from the loft apartment walls. Tuner found many of her toys had fallen behind, and she scrambled to gather them up. She had a red and blue striped bouncy ball, a naked Barbie doll, a few hair barrettes, a silk scarf, a xylophone on wheels, and a squeaky toy shaped like Donald Duck's head. Grinning, she pulled each one out of the dust, filling her arms. These toys belong in my room, she thought to herself. The toys would be safe there. Tuner, she heard her dad call her nickname. Tuner! Again Dad called out. Where's your shoes? Get your shoes on! Tuner was her nickname bestowed by Dad. It might have been because she was always singing little tunes, as Dad said, or it could have been a play on her baby name, Petunia, like Mom believed. Tuner wasn't a baby anymore. She was 3 years old. When she was a baby, Mom had brought her to Washington, D.C. to visit her grandparents several times. One time, Compère had let her eat flowers in the garden, and he called her Little Petunia. But it was also true that Tuner was always singing. Tuner was busy with her arms full, so she dumped all her toys on the floor in her room. Then she raced out of her room to the front doorstep, yelling, "Coming!" At the bottom of the front hallway stairs was the door to the street with its frosted glass window. Did I leave them here? She wondered. She had once fallen down those stairs and had the wind knocked out of her, so she was careful now to look where she was going. Tuner looked for her shoes, but didn't see them. "Tuner, find your 2 shoes!" exclaimed Dad. Tuner flashed on a sight in her mind. Mom threw her shoes one after another at the cat, right out the back door. Mom had not taken care of the cat. Instead, she put her back outside and threw Tuner's tap shoes at her. "Mom!" Tuner yelled. "Open the front door for me!" Tuner dashed out onto the metal landing of the fire escape, scanning the ground. She scrambled to retrieve her 2 tap shoes and was ready to help the exterminator stomp the bugs. Every day, Mom and Tuner took the bus trip up St. Lawrence Street to come home from daycare, and Tuner would sit on her knees facing the window to sing about what she saw. She sang about the people on the bus, the people outside, the cars and dogs on the road, and the storefronts and pigeons they passed. She sang about the weather If it was snowing or raining, if it was a day suffused with sun, each moment was a lyrical event. The people on the bus often clapped when she was done. When Mom took her into the natural food store, she sang about the barley smell from the wooden casks of grain and how she hoped she would get a lollipop at the cash register. The gruff store owner sat behind the counter and always greeted Mom as Mrs. Tuner. Then he would let her choose a fruit slice-shaped sucker. Tuner liked the grape and orange ones. Tuner liked to sing and count the rhythm of her steps. She was going to be a jazz singer like her dad was a jazz saxophone player. Now she was singing about the cockroach exterminator to the tune of a commercial she had seen on TV. In the commercial, blonde models each told 2 friends about their new shampoo, and then they told 2 friends, and so on. Tuner sang to the roaches about the exterminator coming. Soon all the cockroaches would know and hide in a bunch. The exterminator would spray his stuff, and they would all leave the loft for a few hours and go walking on the mountain. When they came back, Tuner would take care of the ones that were left, dancing them dead. And that is the end of the very first Tuner story. So, hope you liked it. And there are 5 in total, so there's 4 more coming. Bye now.